remember this one man, he gave me $30,000. It was in a really tight time in my life. And he gave me this money. I came to a prayer meeting and Bill handed me a check for $30,000 and I opened it up and I'm like, $30,000, like more money than I'd ever seen in my entire life. And it was like one of those times when it could have been, $3 million. I was like so excited and we wrote him a nice card and thanked him. But then a really weird thing happened. I tried to stay away from him. Just kind of like if he'd come in one door, I would come in the other. If he was over there, I was over there. And one Sunday morning when Bill was preaching, Bill was kind of going on and on and on, and I had to go to the bathroom really bad. And finally, like at the last minute, I run out to the bathroom and I open the door, and the man who gave me the money's in the bathroom. He doesn't see me. I turn around, I run out of the bathroom and run all the way around the sanctuary. And while I'm running to the next bathroom, just barely making it, I think to myself, there's something wrong with me. Somebody once said, adversity introduces a man to himself. And I had just got introduced to myself. I went home that night, I couldn't sleep. I was unconsciously ignorant. I didn't know that I didn't know until I opened that bathroom door and I took off running, and now I was consciously ignorant. Now I know that I don't know. I'm laying in bed all night long, and finally, about 5 o'clock in the morning, I decide, well, maybe I should pray about it. So I began to pray, and I say to God, God, I think there's something wrong with me. And he says, uh-huh. I say, do you know what it is? He said, uh-huh. I said, will you tell me? He said, do you really want to know? I didn't know if I really wanted to know. I'm like, denial's a beautiful thing. And finally I said, yes, Lord, I really want to know. He said, well, he gave you $30,000. I said, well, I know that. He said, well, the problem is that you don't love yourself $30,000 worth. And you're afraid that if he gets to know you, he'll be sorry he gave you the money. I laid there for several minutes and I just weeping at the revelation that I actually didn't like myself. And I said to the Lord, Lord, what do I do? He said, why don't you try this? Why don't you try loving you the way I love you?